I'm dying. Stop texting your hoes.
I don't have no hoes.
Got them all. Don't let them lie to you.
Gotta catch them all.
Pokemon.
But I can do it better. Sunset with a feather. The sun is out, but I bring my umbrella.
I feel like
always raining on my neck.
hell yeah, I feel like I can like ride like on if I was in the A like on 285 or like somewhere
You
going out
gotta
west.
let the hook though. Watch the hook.
Find a place called
My bad.
keep it all to myself, all by myself. Then I float away to the offshore, don't need nobody.
Riding to the beach at night.
All to
Yes.
myself. I just float
You gotta be walking with a white shirt on, with the wind flapping your shit.
I don't think that
With the wind wet.
The wind flapping your shit.
Flapping my shit.
While you walking, flapping the back of the shirt. And shout out to homie Mike Grizzly. Little brother was hacking. The song is entitled Offshore. Make sure y'all grab that. Direction, available everywhere. It's a dope album too, by the way.
Well, Nick. Pull up. Hop out. What? Hold on. Wait a minute.
That's the new theme song.
See, for a second, I thought you were gonna get hit with like a copyright suit because McDonald's.
McDonald's wish.
You was like, I'm loving it away from a lawsuit, my guy.
Hey, listen, smack him in the face with a big man.
All right, y'all. It's your girl, DJ Cobruh J, in the bit. Well, it's in no building. In the whip, you know what I'm saying?
The automobile. Oh, me?
We're not finna keep going through this every time, Nick.
I didn't know. NickdaKid.
I got one too. Shit. The fuck?
Is this the part where I tell them?
He's like, is this the part where I talk?
So we got a special guest.
I'm DJ Cobruh.
Oh, what you got going on?
I'm part of a podcast called the Black Plague Podcast. We discuss, lots of nerd stuff, sports, current events.
Define nerd stuff.
Nerd stuff? Oh, man, video games, maybe comics, movies, anything that might have a niche interest. We're all black, too, so, it's us talking about stuff that we like. We still growing. We've been upgrading mic quality, making little adjustments here and there. You can find the Black Plague Podcast on YouTube, on Google Play, and Spotify.
Do y'all talk about anime?
Yeah, we talk about it sometimes.
I promise you that's one thing I never understand.
You don't want to read right to left?
First of
And
all,
then
I'm not
from the
reading
back?
anything, I'm watching it. Oh, it's anime books too?
Oh yeah, like the anime comes from the manga.
Basically, you didn't know what you was talking about.
Some anime, you can't really put new people on because you might scare them off.
I think I'm gonna just let that be. I'm gonna let y'all have that.
It's all good.
How long have you been DJ?
I've been getting paid gigs since 2014. I think I've been fiddling around with it probably since 2012.
What made you want to start doing it?
Me and my group, we threw a lot of house parties. We started off like just putting somebody's iPod on like the aux to some speakers. Eventually, me and my boy Zero, we started messing around with a virtual DJ. I'm not really the most social person at parties, so I'd be ducked off. So I'm like, well, I'll handle the music. I was getting some pretty good reactions, and then I just pretty much kind of grew from there. Eventually, I got like a controller, or one of them little baby Hercules controllers, and I just had this thirst and this interest in going further. So eventually, I played enough gigs where I saved up, and I bought DDJ SR from Carl, back in 2014.
Yeah.
From there, I just started playing more and more gigs, just kept making upgrades over the years. And I've always just been mostly a event DJ. There's been times I've played in clubs, I've played a variety of events.
Worst gig ever?
Man, there was this family, they were the fucking worst.
Ooh.
It was just request after request. They was insatiable. I'm thinking it's gonna be one type of vibe, but it's a completely different vibe that I got caught off guard. Then they kept begging me to stay longer and play more. And I'm just like, y'all gonna pay more? And they was acting like they didn't want to pay a nigga more. And I'm just like, bro, I already don't like dealing with y'all. I don't like y'all. I don't know y'all niggas like that. Right. So it was really awkward. I did not have a good time.
So we always buy some weird shit to
Okay.
eat and try.
Okay, so I got one for everybody. Why you look like Uncle Leroy through them glasses?
See what you got over there.
I've got a pickle. Isn't she
One
sexy?
sassy pickle.
Hot and spicy. One for you.
This is my question. What black person you know has successfully opened that bag and not spilled no juice?
She like she just got her whole chick, her whole life.
Wait, y'all. I need somebody to write it down. NickdaKid, first black person to ever open a big pickle with the juice in it and not spill no juice. Thank you. I'm a pioneer.
It's king activities right there.
You know what I mean? I'm still gonna pour the juice on.
It's a whole pickle.
Right?
This is a big ass pickle.
Oh, it's
Listen, I don't know what she does on her spare time. I'm starting to get a pretty good idea.
I'm not mature enough for this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
You never had one?
I'm not the biggest fan of pickles.
Gotcha.
I'm dying.
I want you to brought me.
This is an aggressive ass pickle.
Dude, this bitch fight me.
I have another question for you.
I'm hot.
What's up, bro?
My lips starting to get a little numb.
My chest is burning. Is your chest burning?
Hmm?
What does that mean? The first time that you drunk, when you ask everybody, y'all not hot?
I know when I'm getting drunk. You know how I know when I'm getting drunk?
How?
Usually when I take the first shot of anything, of course, that burn is there. When it starts to taste like water,
Yeah.
when the burn lessens,
You through.
you're drunk. I know
You touch a
that.
car, it's a DUI immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
There's when
Am I dead?
it's two conditions when I'm drunk. One, my shirt come off. Two, I yell out shit.
Not gonna lie.
Uh-huh.
This
Come
guy
on, it's
drunk is a sight to see. When you see him drunk, that's happiness
Tears in my
right there.
eyes.
That's what I want in my life.
Oh, excuse me.
Ooh, yeah, that's a 10 right there. Oh, question.
What's up?
This time in Columbus music, I think this is the time where we have the most artists who possibly could actually go to the next level and put Columbus on the map as a place where you can come and get quality artists from. In no specific order, who are your top 5?
I don't even know if I got a top 5. I think like one of my favorite artists in the area, definitely Yavo, CLB Yavo. Mike Grizzly, like I've heard some of his stuff before. He's been fire. Rhea 706. I've enjoyed her performances. I've enjoyed her project. But you know, my boy Zero Wolf, like he's been doing his thing for a long time.
Zero, what up, fool?
Well, damn.
Like honestly, he's making some of the best music that like he's ever made like in recent times. Shout out my boy Earl and Herman, y'all doing y'all thing in the Tri-City area. Definitely trying to push for more unity. But I applaud that effort more than anything because unity is important, especially for an area like this, you know, for people to really put their ego aside a little bit to at least network a little bit more.
You sweating? Anyway, the next thing we got going on, Zapp's Evil Eye. It look like hell.
Demonic.
Y'all finna eat these chips by yourself. Keep on.
Get this.
You want one? Oh, that's it.
They taste kind of like something that I ate, like actual food.
It's just like seasoned salt. I like a meat rub.
Yeah,
or
just like a
barbecue.
meat.
Oh, this shit
Barbecue
probably tastes
rub.
good on a rib or something.
So, of course, from the last couple of videos, we know that I am an expert, you know, at tasting food and stuff like that. Let's see if you got the juice. Give your synopsis on the Zaps.
Alright, well with the Zaps, I'm always a fan of kettle chips because of the crunch anyway. I feel like they probably could have seasoned it just like a smidgen more. You get them at a good price point, I know that much.
Boy, good.
You want this damn pickle.
That pickle head, ain't
It's
it?
doing it for me.
I have a question for y'all. What do you feel about the state or quality or whatever of female DJs?
Whoa.
Well, I always love a dope female DJ because it's fire. Seeing a woman go in on the boards, wheels of steel, or whatever, it's always fire when like she's competent in what she's doing. Now, there, of course, are some clubs that might just have somebody coming in that looks really good and they're coming in maybe playing a pre-recorded set or maybe just being a general pot-ass DJ. You know, it's kind of like how people are kind of mobilizing bartenders as well into being really attractive. So I see it more as a ploy than anything. In this business, it's always going to be cheap tricks for people trying to get over, trying to get more bodies in their clubs, trying to get people to spend more money or do whatever. You know, the game is the game. Female DJs that move with that integrity, you know, they're out here in abundance, and I support them.
Thank you.
Ooh, the end of that
Nick the
pickle.
Kid, what you think?
You said what?
The end of that pickle was the
Pickle got you bent?
female DJs. It's like 4, right?
Out here?
I think all of y'all have different strengths. I would love to see y'all work together more. You know what I'm saying? Like a ladies' night event where the ladies is DJing too. I think it'd be dope.
Appreciate that.
Now,
Oh, God.
what about the DJ scene period?
Don't start. That's a round table.
I think.
So,
I ain't gonna start.
what did you think about the Hot Mama's pickle?
As a person that doesn't really care for pickles anyway, the flavor is fine. I think like it would probably be good on something else in terms of like the flavor of spiciness that's on it. You know, of course I'm not a pick person.
How was the pickle?
It was good. I enjoyed it. But it just don't taste like the old school pickles that you used to get out the ice cream truck. That just ain't for you.
It's for me. It's like they injected him or something. You know, Cobruh? I was supposed to have a shirt a year ago.
I must have probably What's how
You thought everybody ate the chips?
I thought everybody was eating chips.
Nigga, what chips? DJ Cobruh.
Hey, we
Follow him and
the Black Plague Podcast. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Google Play, soon to be Apple Music. The Black Plague Podcast. What up, Shane? What up, John?
I'm NickdaKid of Curbside Chronicles. You know what I'm saying? I'm just her sidekick. I'm just out here. I'm just light skin dude. I ain't trying to make.
And I'm DJ Cobruh J. Follow me on Instagram, DJ Cobruh J, KOTERAJAE. And YouTube, like and subscribe, Cobruh J.
You know what's crazy about your name? You could have left the whole A and the E off and it still would have been Cobruh J.
Ain't nobody ask you, Otis. Like, why you gotta analyze my shit?
Alright, hey, thanks for having me.
Good shit,
Say something I don't like.